now have no opponent in the upcoming flashbang. So I now call out to any opponent who will want to challenge me for this right here. Since I'm undefeated, I have the right to challenge. Ladies, calm down. I get unpopular and you want this, but I have an idea. Why don't you both fight each other to fight me?
Wait,
I quit!
No.
I quit!
Striker said it! Striker said I quit!
Blackjack now! Here's the cover! And there's the match! Blackjack has done it! He's going to be seen Outcast in New Year's Showdown!
Blackjack, remember when we first met? I smashed your skull into the ground and left you when I showed up. It'll be no different at New Year's Showdown when I take the Elite Championship from you.
The Outcast. New Year's Showdown is coming up, and I won. First to 2 out of 3 Falls wins, and you aren't gonna get this Elite Championship. Now this treatment I get because I'm the Elite Champion. And Outcast will never, you will never experience this. You will not win this and never have the feeling of what it is like with this over your shoulder.
Hello ETW Universe, welcome to New Year's Showdown. We hope all of you have had and having a happy new year, and we promise you that ETW will be, in 2022 will be bringing big things to the table, like always. But right now we're staying in 2021 for one last day for a few hours, as Outcast will be going one-on-one against Blackjack in a first time ever match. And Outcast is looking meaner than ever. The stakes could not be higher. 2 out of 3 falls for the Elite Championship. We saw last week that Sammy dethroned Mute, and will Blackjack experience the same fate at the hands of Outcast? And the Elite Champion, he has won it at Winterthorn, cashing in his immortalized briefcase, being the first ever immortalized briefcase holder. And he has defended it against the likes of Striker, Ruby, and many others. And now it is time to defend it once more, one more time for 2021. Will Blackjack end it off with a bang? Or will he go and be left with nothing? Holding the Elite Championship for possibly the last time of his career. Maybe not so much of his career. I might have been over-exaggerating there a bit, if I'm being honest with you. But you get the point. One last time for his first ever championship reign. The bell rung, a lockup between the both of them. This 2 out of 3's Falls match will be battle of willpower, agility, strength, stamina. And Outcast going with a charge. Blackjack caught him. These two are starting off with a quick pace. Blackjack fighting Outcast. And Outcast using the legs to sweep him down. He's got a hold of him. He's got the leg. And trying to storm Blackjack. And Blackjack twisting the ankle. Blackjack is now back to his feet. Outcast is on the ground. Outcast is back up now. Tornado kick. Straight to the jaw. Straight off the bat. And Outcast is immediately up. And Blackjack kicks the midsection. A knee. Multiple knees to the midsection. Blackjack gets thrown to the ground as Outcast caught him. Outcast punching the midsection. And punching him again and again repeatedly. And now Outcast has got a hold of him. Headbutt. Jesus. Sending Blackjack to the ground without hesitation, getting him up though. And now Blackjack seems to be going for an uppercut. But now Blackjack now being thrown to the outside. Outcast uses that strength and now following behind. And now they're both brawling on the ground. Charging into Blackjack. And now Outcast, no, he gets caught with a knee. A kick to the midsection. And now Blackjack retreating to get some more space. Backing himself up against those tires. And Outcast, no, Blackjack gets the advantage there. Right hand. And Outcast tries to fight him, but Outcast misses it. Blackjack reversed it and went for a right hand. And now Outcast throwing Blackjack. And now Outcast sending Blackjack onto the smaller trampoline. Right hand, no. Left hand, my apologies, caught him. Trying to fight Blackjack, but Blackjack's reversing it. What a right hand. And now Blackjack moving around. Outcast following behind. Blackjack kick to the midsection. Huge right hand. And Outcast falls to the ground. And now what's happening? Blackjack throwing Outcast. Outcast being thrown. Blackjack using that strength of his. Right hand across the temple. Uppercut. Blackjack, such strength. And now kicking him. Outcast not looking good at all. Trying to use his legs. Sweeping Blackjack to the ground. And now Outcast punching him repeatedly. Over and over again. Outcast getting Blackjack up. Outcast throwing Blackjack to the ground once again. Outcast getting up on his feet. Kicking Outcast. Outcast up immediately in a headbutt. Both with a lockup once again. Now Blackjack being thrown. Blackjack kicks him. Uppercut again. Kicking the side of his head with that boot. And now kicking Outcast, and Outcast falling, my apologies, in the middle of both trampolines. And Blackjack, can he use that to his advantage? I think he will be pushing Outcast. Outcast seems to try and fight back, but Blackjack caught him left hand. Outcast is not looking good here. Blackjack now. This is a moment for him right here. This could be what gets him the first fall. Fighting under the trees now. They're taking it everywhere. And Outcast is on the ground. Can Mr. Undefeated go for his first ever loss? Throwing Blackjack into the trampoline. Blackjack kicks him in the face. And now, Blackjack, another kick. Outcast is not looking good at all. Outcast's head's been targeted this whole match. And this could be very good for Blackjack. Caught him. What a right uppercut. Another one. Huge right uppercuts. Pushing Outcast into the ring again. And Blackjack seems he has a game plan. Target that head as much as possible. Kick straight to the head. That head being targeted again. And Blackjack not looking good here as Outcast headbutts him. And now Outcast, he's got hold of him. Lifting him up. Gut wrench. What a gut wrench. Blackjack being tossed. Outcast with that insane strength of his. Getting Blackjack up though, pushing him. Blackjack's been targeting the head like I previously said. And that can lead. That's very smart. As Blackjack's moves require that head being damaged. Impaler. Impaler. Here we go. We could be seeing it. No. Outcast picks him up. Spinning him and slamming him to the ground. Blackjack just been slammed to the ground. Here's the cover. Here it is. And now Blackjack just gets that shoulder up in time. And now Outcast is not happy. He's getting Blackjack up. He's got Blackjack up. Wait, here it is. Rainmaker. Rainmaker has just connected. And Outcast now, he's going for that cover. And there it is. The first fall has been set. And Outcast is the first one that picks it up. The Elite Champion not looking good here. The Challenger looking great. Outcast wasting no time picking Blackjack up. Pushing him. And Blackjack standing up. I think he knows where he is now. And I think he knows he lost that first fall. And what does that mentality do to you as a champion? A lockup between the two of them. And the Battle of Wills, this is what I was saying before, the Battle of Wills. Who will be able to get the advantage during these moments? It can really launch you into a match with the early advantage. Pushing Blackjack. And now going for a shoulder tackle, but Blackjack sidesteps. And Outcast goes outside. A kick to the midsection, uppercut again. Targeting that head back to it. And Blackjack punishing Outcast, knee to the head. I kick across the temple. And Blackjack making work of Outcast. Throwing Outcast back in the ring. Outcast is not looking good at all. And Blackjack now waiting for Outcast to get up. And he is up once again. Blackjack kick it across the head. And Outcast fighting back. Normally that would send his opponent to the ground. Getting up, kicking the midsection. Another kick and drops Outcast. Outcast has been dropped. Now just know this all could be leading to Blackjack's victory. It may not have been good before, but it could pay off. Double axe handle by Outcast. If Blackjack can get the Impaler DDT and punt kick, that could be the two falls he needs to win this match. And Outcast obliterating the sternum. Getting Blackjack back up to his feet. Charging in with a punch, but it seems he smacked his hand on the metal frame. The metal poles. And Blackjack fighting back now. Knee across the head again. And now Outcast stumbling even more. Kick across the face. Kick in that cheekbone. Could lead to a possible fracture, which might mean the match stoppage. And Outcast kicked at Blackjack, and it seems that held him off for a while. The time Outcast needed. Punch in the midsection, no. Knee him. And now Outcast dropping Blackjack to the ground. Blackjack's up now. Kick it to the midsection. Kick to the solar plex could possibly have winded him. And Blackjack kneeing him across the face. Not looking good at all. Mr. Undefeated seems he could be in some serious trouble. Knee to the midsection. Headbutt of his own. Another headbutt. Blackjack, the elite champion, going off. Doing everything he can to stop Outcast. And now Blackjack going in. Impaler DDT. Jesus Christ. Outcast over-rotating, smashing his face on that metal pole. That could be what Blackjack needed. That was the most... Ouch. That was one of the most devastating impalers I've seen ever that Blackjack has dealt. And throwing Outcast back in the ring. Outcast stumbling. He might be a bit woozy. He could be potentially woozy. Blackjack tailing that head again. Going for the cover now. And there's the second fall. Blackjack has gone back into this one by making the scores 1-1. That is what I was saying before. Blackjack needs to target that head, and it's paying off now. This is the last fall between the two of them. Who has that stamina? Punt, but no. Blackjack got caught. Outcast picking him up with his strength, throwing Blackjack to the ground. Onto the other trampoline. Outcast stumbling. You can tell he's woozy from landing on that pole. Punching him. Throwing Blackjack on the other trampoline. Charging in. Blackjack is up to his feet. Charging with a shoulder tackle to Blackjack. And it held him still. Throwing Blackjack to the ground. If I'm being honest with you, I don't even know who to bet on right now. It could be either one of these men who walk out tonight as elite champion or lock up between the two of them once again. This is possibly the biggest match in ETW history. The lockup, the battle of wills. Who will be getting that advantage? Blackjack being pushed back. Outcast charging his shoulder tackle. The head once again lands on the pole. The head being targeted once again. A kick across the face. Blackjack is doing his job. Outcast trying to fight back. Throwing Blackjack to the ground. Outcast picks him up. Struggling. There it is. Picking him up. And now Blackjack now advantage in. Throwing Outcast. Gone to the ground. Outcast is stumbling. He's stumbling. This is not good for Mr. Undefeated. The all-natural Blackjack is now seems to be slowing that pace down, picking his shots off. Right hand. And now left hand. Left hand. Throwing Blackjack into the pole. And charging. Outcast squishes Blackjack in between himself and that old trampoline. Punching Blackjack. Punching him again. Getting the advantage is extremely back and forth between the two of them. Right hand. Right uppercut. Kick but missed. And now Outcast swinging for the fences. He's got Blackjack's leg. Throwing him. More like pushing him to the ground, to the other ring. Getting up though. Double. No. Missed the double axe handle with Blackjack not having enough energy to move. So Blackjack's now being obliterated by Mr. Undefeated Outcast. Outcast getting Blackjack up, throwing him to the ground. And now Outcast seems to slow that pace down. You can tell he's hurt. You can tell Blackjack's hurt. This is where I was talking about the stamina comes into play. As soon as you slow that pace down, everything catches up to you. And punching the face. And now punching it and targeting it. Targeting that face. Blackjack could be looking for an impaler or a punt kick very, very soon to get that third full and say he is still the elite champion. And wait. Wait. We can sing it. Punt kick. The punt kick has been hit. This is the match I'm calling it. Still elite champion. The all-natural Blackjack. No. What? Outcast. He kicked out and he's fighting already. Slamming Blackjack's head on the ground. He kicked out of a punt kick. The only person to ever do that besides Outcast just then has been Pyro. Outcast charging in a Blackjack. And Blackjack having to get out of the ring. And Outcast jumping outside to go face to face with Blackjack, throwing him to the ground. I am in shock right now. I thought that was the match. And Outcast, wait. His emotions, the emotions of his hardcore extreme persona, you can say. The self with him, you can clearly tell he is a weapons expert. That's happened a few times to him. The emotions have almost gotten the better of him. Outcast getting a huge right hand to the face. And Blackjack getting him up, throwing him into the pole. Blackjack seems to be continuing that plan of targeting the head. The game plan of Blackjack is a very, very intelligent one. I must give it to him. And Outcast seems to be fighting back now. Throwing Blackjack into the frame. And now slamming Blackjack's head into that pole. Slamming it repeatedly and throwing him to the ground. Blackjack not looking good at all. Outcast coming in. Shoulder tackle. But wait, Blackjack seems to have been staying on his feet somehow, barely. And right hand between the both of them traded. And Outcast evaded that, pulling his hands up, throwing Blackjack to the ground. This match is on tense and I'm on edge of my seat right now. This is easily one of the greatest matches I've seen in ETW. Outcast charging in. Blackjack not looking good at all. Outcast, another lockup between the two of them. How are these two still standing after everything they've been through in this match? I have no clue. And now Outcast, left hand missed it. Another left hand missed. Blackjack kick in the midsection, but wait! Outcast caught him and throws him to the ground. And now Outcast, right hand no. Takedown by Blackjack with his legs. Outcast is still up. Left hand, but Outcast missed. Blackjack fighting for his life. Trying to get out of it any way he can. Blackjack trying to run. But Outcast is not letting him. Kicking him, missed it. Slams him to the ground. And now Outcast getting him up. He's got Blackjack throwing him in that corner. And now Outcast getting out of it. My apologies, Blackjack being thrown to the ground. Blackjack tries to go in with a punch, but Blackjack missed it. As Outcast caught him. Blackjack tried it again, but Outcast caught him, throwing Blackjack to the ground. Outcast has beaten the likes of people who Blackjack has faced already. And this is definitely, we're going into the history books. Being caught again. Caught again. No matter what Blackjack does, Outcast has seen it already. And he's using that to his advantage. And now it seems that both of them keep on dodging and evading and blocking each other's attacks. The feeling, they're getting the feel between the two of them and how they fight is over. Now it is about that third full like they're on right now. Score being 1-1. The stakes, the tension, the build cannot be higher for these two. And Blackjack moving back, but it seems that Outcast caught his leg. Outcast trying to kick him, and 2-3 times 4th time, but Blackjack is getting out of them all. Trying to go with that left hand, but Outcast missing them as Blackjack tries to kick him. Tornado! And Outcast using his hand to block it. Blocks the kick. Blocks the right hand, and Blackjack didn't see that left hand of Outcast coming to the midsection. And wait, there's one of Blackjack's own. Caught him again, and what I believe was a right hand across the face of Blackjack. Trying it again, and got him. Outcast getting the advantage now with shots, but Blackjack getting overwhelmed. I think he's gassing out, is my guess. Blackjack is gassing out now, as Outcast has been in longer matches than Blackjack has. Getting caught, slamming him onto the ground. Blackjack may have been in more matches, but Outcast has that durability. And what a hammer fist to the face. Throwing Blackjack, but lands on his feet. Right and left hand, but Blackjack having to retreat to the outside. And Outcast following. Blackjack trying to get that space. Outcast closing the gap and not letting him at all. Going in with lefts and rights. Knee missed it. Right missed. Left gut punch. Throwing Blackjack, lands on his feet still. Staying on him. Right. My apologies. Left hand. Throwing Blackjack. And now going in with a right hammer fist. Left punch to the midsection. And now Outcast going with a right hand, left hand. Throwing Blackjack almost like a pinball. Blackjack caught it though. Punch to the midsection. Outcast going in with punches, overwhelming Blackjack. And just like that, Outcast is back in control of this match. Going with a kick, but Blackjack caught it. He caught all the other kicks as well. On another kick. These two are trying everything they can to not get hit, as they know that'll mean they'll get more weared out. Outcast rushing into the trampoline. Blackjack's back on his feet. And a standoff again. Wait, kicked it. Missed. Slammed to the ground. Outcast has been tearing Blackjack apart this whole match. And now Outcast throwing Blackjack to the ground. Outcast now looking dominant for this match. Right hand's missed. Knee across the head, I believe. And Blackjack being thrown. Outcast stomping him. Stomping him again, but Blackjack caught it. And Blackjack, the will, the heart of the elite champion, is not letting him give up at all. Going with a kick, but missed it. You can tell Blackjack is out of it, folks. Blackjack, it's slowly getting more and more onto Outcast's side, but Blackjack is not going to be given up here. He seems to be fighting back. It appears I spoke too soon. The elite champion now going in with multiple shots, but oh, there it is. The elite Mr. Undefeated back in it already. Throwing. Launch Blackjack. But the heart of the elite champion does not give up. Brings him back up to his feet. And Outcast staring off. Going in with a right hand. Throwing Blackjack. Outcast now. Waiting for Blackjack to get up. He knows that Blackjack is burnt out right now. He knows that Blackjack is sore. He is tired. And he's using that to his advantage. Caught in the kick. Throwing him to the ground. And Blackjack still trying to get up. But being caught. And Blackjack is not looking good. Outcast retreating. Well, not really retreating, but moving back to that corner every time, as he knows that is an easy way to get Blackjack. Backing himself in that corner. That's very smart from Mr. Undefeated. Shoulder tackle. And Blackjack somehow stays on his feet. Hammer fist to the back. And Blackjack's on all fours. Picking himself up somehow still. And now rights and lefts by Mr. Undefeated. Picks him up again. Another gut wrench. Outcast using power moves all of a sudden at times. Makes him a dangerous foe. Wait. Blackjack needs him. Going in for the Impaler. Impaler. DDT. Here it is. No. Throwing Blackjack overhead. My voice is breaking right now. I am in disbelief for this whole match. That could have been the last time Blackjack could have had that opening moment to try and win this. And Outcast punching him in the face repeatedly now. Over and over again, I don't want to say it, folks, but we could be seeing, by the looks of things, a new elite champion to start off 2022. Multiple knees, though, into the midsection. Outcast throwing Blackjack to the ground. And Blackjack is staying down. I think that heart, the fire, is burnt out inside of him. Outcast will is... Wait, what? Outcast stopped it. He was gonna win the match. Oh, come on now. He's not done. Rainmaker! Come on! Why? Outcast would have won this. He just wants to rub it in the face of Blackjack even more. He's got Blackjack now. He's got him up. Headlock driver. Sends him to the ground. And no one has ever kicked out of it. And here is the match. And your new elite champion of the world of ETW Backyard Wrestling. He is Outcast. And what a reign for Blackjack. You have to give it to him tonight. He gave Outcast everything. But it just was not enough to stop Mr. Undefeated. We hope to see you all next time. And we hope you will enjoy.